She will.
Hello and welcome to another episode of O Faces.
I knew I had a thing for her anyway.
Mrs. Mocha is showing her fiery crotch.
Now Mr. Mocha's lost. We don't have to start over. Welcome to another episode of O Faces. We're your hosts, Mrs.
and Mr. Mocha. You know, he got her all flustered making her show her vagina. You know, she's been down for a while. She hasn't shown that thing to anybody but me in a long time.
I don't know, I just got a little sweaty.
Okay, on this episode, before Splash Mocha, we have the owner of Splash Mocha and his right-hand woman.
We don't know what's your title, Tina?
Tina. I don't know. What is my title? My name's Tina.
I gave you the card. What does it say?
It says Customer Service Manager.
Does it say that? She's more than the customer
She's
service.
nicer than I am.
I'm
You gotta have a mouthpiece.
Okay, you're right. She's customer service manager, but something else.
So, okay, in that case, introduce yourselves. Boss man.
I'm Wayne, and my wife, Missy, which she can't be here, and we own Mocha. So, first off, we're lifestylers first. That's our main gig. I mean, we're lifestylers, and then we party promoters second, third, fourth, whatever.
So, being lifestylers, Wayne, how did you guys get into the lifestyle?
Like most people do, your wife. So, I mean, it was pillow talk for years. I mean, I'd show her a guy going down the street or whatever and say, hey, you think he's hot or whatever? And she'd do the same with me. Like, hey, you think that girl's hot or whatever? And so you sit and have that intimate talk in bed, like, hey, I'd like to see you fuck another guy, or she'd like to see you fuck another girl, or this, that, or the other. And you get turned on, and you take it out on each other. And
did you actually believe it when she said it, though? Did you believe it might happen?
No, it's like every fucking boy. It's like fucking teasing me.
Just make her get hard.
We talk good game, get each other fucking horny, and then it's like I come home from work one day and she goes, "Hey, you know, all that we've been talking about, and you want to go here?" And it just so happened to be one of the largest lifestyle parties.
So it was her idea?
Yeah, it's her idea, and on the computer, and I'm like a fucking little kid in mine, jumping up and down. And
no shit.
Got to play the cool husband shit.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah, okay, sure. That's what you want to do.
It's totally fine. I don't know if I'm okay with that. That's what Mr. Mocha would say. I don't think I'm comfortable.
But if that's what you really want.
If that's what you want, pull me along. But yeah, I mean, it turned out to be one of the things we went, and it was a 4-day party, and we never left the fucking hotel. It was just a sexual environment, and I mean, we were hooked from that day on, and that's 21, 22 years ago now. So we've been a lifestyle a long time. Married 36 years and 22 years lifestyle. So that's not a bad gig. I mean,
this for you. For those of you who don't know, Wayne is one of the biggest fucking perverts I know. So I expected it would have been him.
Well, what's him in his head?
Like me. I brought Mrs. Mocha into it. I thought that Wayne would have been the instigator.
You weren't the instigator?
Do what?
You weren't the instigator?
Not to get us in lifestyle, no.
Not for lifestyle, but into the perversion. Did you start the perversion?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
so he just opened the door.
She came from a household that your pussy was only for her babies.
Right.
So, I mean...
Yeah, so you just opened the door.
It's more than that. I mean, fuck, it's for fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Put a quarter in, take it for a ride.
I'm so tired.
That's the Wayne that we know. Okay.
25 cents.
For everybody who sees Wayne and he's like cool and smooth, for us, every other word is a sexual innuendo or sexual joke. Like, that's kind of regular banter. It's just standard issue.
It's got to be. I mean, hell, life is too serious. We got to have one thing we can fuck around and joke about. And my favorite motto is, if you don't like it, fuck you. I offend myself on a regular basis, and I offend you, and oh fucking well, it's one more.
That's explaining why Mrs. Mocha was showing him her...
Vagina?
The fiery red hair.
The fiery red hair.
Sinker.
I mean, a lot of people don't believe I'm an actual redhead, but I am. I just don't like to... I don't like to let it grow out like that.
She's doing it for me this time. I wanted her to show.
And a few of my manicorns would surprise me.
Yeah, She didn't know that guys like to see, fiery red vaginas. So
I
she
didn't know that
believe
there
me.
was. I also didn't know there was like blonde vagina hair until like I was 30. I thought it was all like dark or just red. I didn't know. I never seen it. It was never in porn. Like when I started watching porn, everybody was bald. So how would I know?
No, I started watching it when there were bushes.
I mean, I just don't remember that far back. So anyway,
Wayne?
You don't remember your first time?
watching porn. Yes.
No, it's talking about your first time
Last
when you
time?
had a bush.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Okay, so.
I think I'd already shaved it by the first time I fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, well, first time I saw some pussy, I couldn't see the pussy. I was like, can we move some of that out of the way? Like, I want to see what a vagina looks like. It was no.
Oh my God, Tina's face right now. She was like, ugh. Oh my God.
Speaking of Tina, welcome, Tina. So, how long have you been in lifestyle, Tina?
Just shy of 20 years.
Okay. And how did you and your husband get into the lifestyle?
It was my idea. 100% my idea.
Nice.
We went to a friend's house. We all went out and went back to their house and started playing a card game. And next thing I know, the rules of the game changed. All the girls ended up topless, and there was little girl-on-girl play, and which was a first for me. And we went, that following week, that was on a Saturday night, and that following Monday, damn thing I was driving, because my husband would have had this fallen out of my mouth if I was the passenger. When it did fall out of my mouth when I was the driver, I told him, I said, I've been thinking. I think I'd like to see what the, girl-on-girl thing would be like. And he was like, okay. So we went back to the house, and I was going to school. I was sitting there doing homework, and he's got the laptop on his lap, and he's doing research. All you hear is the typing of the keys. I've never seen him type so fast before. So then the next night, we go to work all day and come back, and again, there I am sitting there doing homework, and I turned and I said, I've been thinking. Now I've gotten his attention. When I say I've been thinking,
It's not a bad I've been thinking.
it's a okay, what have you been thinking about?
Yeah, I'm committed now.
I said, I've been thinking. I said, when I was a teenager, I enjoyed having sex with other people because I was a little bit promiscuous. I was one of those that was a little unassuming. I didn't look like I did that, but I did.
Those are the best ones.
And I still play that card very, very well.
Those are still the best ones.
I said I enjoyed having sex with other guys in high school. I think I would like to continue to have sex with other men. And he says, so that means that we can sign up for the whole program, meaning he gets to have fun too. And I said, yes. And I went back. That was the end of the conversation.
Wait. How long had you guys been together when this happened?
I was... between 10 and 14 years, probably closer to 14 years.
Wow.
We had been together. So we've been married 30 years this past November. So I turned back around, went back to my homework after that was the end of the conversation. Went back to my homework. And it was all my idea. So. And
the first after that, did you guys go to a club? Did you get on a website?
We went on a website. That website is no longer around. It was one that was really popular in Central Florida, and that's when Yahoo chat rooms were still
a thing.
The rage.
Yeah, I remember those.
Dating myself. Anyway, we did that.
Dating all of us.
we met some people online, and we just kind of started going to meet and greets and house parties, and it just kind of went from there. And it started out as we played with couples, of course, in the same room only. The next thing I know, very short thereafter, it was separate rooms, and we still just played with couples. And for years, we just played with couples, and it just kind of, like life in general, everything kind of is, it changes and it's cyclical, right?
Mm-hmm.
And next thing I know, it's just the rules went out the window. We go by what everybody else's rules are, and the next thing I know, I play without him, he plays without me, he goes and plays with a single female, I'll play with a single guy, and we're just whatever. Mm-hmm. You know, he's like, hey, you know, at the parties, he's like, hey, I got an opportunity to play. I'm like, all right, go knock yourself out, have a good time.
Nice.
And we don't even talk about it. Afterwards, I'm like, did you have fun? He says, yep. I say, good. And that's at the end of the conversation.
Yeah. So from, and this is something that we ask people all the time, because we've been in lifestyle for years. You guys have been in lifestyle for years. And I can say it because we've been around each other. Just the comforts you have from when you first started to now, has the amount of trust that you've built been the thing that makes it a lot easier for you to just kind of tell your spouse, oh, have fun?
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
You know, that, and especially if it's friends that you can trust too. I mean, if it's just someone new in the door, I mean, ain't no fucking way they're going to ruin my legacy. I mean, it just don't work. Not until she's comfortable with them. And she wouldn't do it anyway, but she's like yours is. If she hollers daddy, someone's getting their ass kicked.
Yeah. From the male standpoint, that is actually a conversation I had with a husband out on the West Coast recently. We were talking about us trusting our wives, but also always wanting to make sure they're safe. You know, like physically safe. Like, we're not worried about some guy swooping in the lifestyle and having sex and then be like, oh my God, I'm in love with that. No.
Well, like, if we have guys over at our house, he's always there first. Like, he's there while I play, like, the first 3 or 4 times, especially if you're coming to our house. Because it makes me feel better. But when we're here, I don't, you know, for Mocha, I don't ever feel unsafe. There's 9 million dudes that I know, and I can just, somebody made me uncomfortable. That's why it's easier for me just to do whatever at Mocha. I'm not as afraid. So, not that I'm scared of guys, but you don't know people.
Well, it's a trust thing.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
not necessarily a fear of safety. It's just a trust thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the quality of guys we look for too.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
We're not opening up to people on the street. I mean,
Right.
We do a vetting process, and we talk to the guys, find out if they're in the lifestyle, if they know what the lifestyle's about, how long they've been in it. And, I mean, even if they name drop, we'll go talk to that friend and
Make sure that
find
they're...
out what kind of dude he is, or talk to a couple. I mean, hey, how was your experience? Or
Yeah, you've called us
we
before
do homework.
about people, and I'm like, we don't know that person.
Yeah,
We don't know that person.
I mean, it's comfort and security, and if I wouldn't want, if my wife's not going to be comfortable and secure with the guy that's here, I sure as hell don't want someone else
Right.
playing with him.
To come in and party right there. Yeah.
Everybody
exactly.
comes here. I mean, I'm going to use the word. I mean, I feel responsible for everybody, but it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a comfort thing.
Are you all our daddies, Wayne?
No.
Hey, he ain't my daddy.
I'm a blessed white boy.
Hey, he be your daddy. He ain't mine, goddammit. We got boundaries. I love Wayne, but not that
That's why
much.
we're sitting on this side of the table.
Exactly.
But no, it's just.
So jumping in from that standpoint, you know, over the years that we've been
Cause
coming,
I have a question. You guys jumped ahead.
Sorry.
How did you guys meet? Like Tina and...
At a house party one night.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was,
then how
a
did
small, intimate house party.
Yeah, how did it integrate to where you guys are now?
Weird
Yeah,
dynamics
friendship.
at that party last night, or that night. It was
It was just 6 of
the
us
host and his girlfriend.
and the 4 of us.
Huh?
It
Yeah,
was- yeah,
and us 4
just
were
the 6.
there, but she had a health issue going on, and we just wound up in the kitchen, standing there by the damn sink, and
Talking.
they were sitting there. We were talking, bantering back and forth, and just normal bullshit. And I mean, me and Tina, we were going at each other and missing
bantering.
her husband just sitting back there like they usually do. They're
chill.
On the calm couch.
Yeah.
Chill, yeah.
and they're like, oh, well, where's this going? Let's see how fucking far they take it. And next thing we know, we're in the living room and clothes fucking fell off. And oh well, hell, it's been great ride so far. It's been a long time.
And it just, we exchanged numbers that night, and, just the four of us would go to dinner and hang out. And it's been almost, 11, 12 years now?
Oh, God.
We've known each other?
It's at least 12, maybe 14 years now.
Nice.
So, and
I've put up with him for that long.
And as things grew with the party and
You're
our
strong
promoting
woman.
and all that stuff, we came to a point that an avenue that I needed someone else to help, and I can only do so much. Missy can
Because
only
you're
do so
not good
much.
at customer
Missy
service?
works a real job, and just talking to her and get to know her, and she'd always had the I want to work from home thing and do a different thing that I've been doing, and I'm like, I told her, I said, watch what you fucking ask for, and it just, I don't know, it took maybe 6 months, 8 more months for me to get things in order to approach her and say, hey, want to try this? I mean, and if you're going to try it, there's 2 rules. You got to know I'm an ass to work with, and I mean, you're going into a sexual active environment. You're going to get hit on all the fucking time. But no is no, yes is yes. So, she's just as crazy as I am. She's like, fuck it, let's go.
So so I'm gonna pause you there because we're gonna circle back because, I know we've become friends, and the level of friendships and the amount of friends that you gained since you've been hosting party. But what made you and your wife want to even host parties? What made you go, we want to host an event?
Was that before the friendship or during y'all's friendship?
During.
Okay.
I mean, like I saan, me and Missy started at one of the largest lifestyle parties that was ever put on. It's lifestyle.org. Robert McGinley owned the company, and they were doing millions and millions of dollars worth of parties a year. And the party we went to, the very first one we ever went to, was in Las Vegas. It was 3,000 couples there. They took over the Stardust before they imploded it.
Wow.
And both towers and a bunch of other rooms were, 3,000 couples. 6,000 people now. All the penthouses were the playrooms and all of that. And so we tried to go to other stuff, and we seen the good and we seen the bad. And I've always been a businessman. I'm like, well, hell, if they did just a little bit different this way or a little bit different that way, or I like that, or I wouldn't do it that way. And then we got an opportunity to go to another party, which was Dixie's party, South Florida Splash at the time. And then started just helping her, not for money, not for anything, just the love of going to the party. And if you ever met Dixie, you would know why, because she was terrific. She's a terrific woman, and she don't wear on you and wait on you and love on you this, that, or the other. Nobody in this world is you'd get close to. She's a good lady, and so she got sick with cancer a couple times, and she finally said, well, hey, I can't do it no more. The stress is killing me. Can't concentrate on it. I can't do the party. Do you want to buy it? And I'm like, fuck it, I'll buy it, and let's see where it goes. And
so when you got it, did you change the name or did you keep the name?
We kept the Splash. I told her when I bought it, we're always going to keep the Splash within it. So we did the couples party, Splash takeovers at that point. And then we grew that to, she was only doing 100-room hotels. So we grew that to 230, 240 room hotels.
And that's when it was still Splash Takeover.
Splash takeovers.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was just couples only at that point. But we always had chocolate room. So
now, what's the chocolate room?
that was where we invited 10 or 12 vetted single black gentlemen to come in and be in the room, and for the ladies that wanted to company with single men. Most couples parties, single men's the devil at most parties.
Facts.
They don't want in, they don't want them in, they don't want to talk to them, they don't want to do anything around them. And so when we did the couples party, we made a space for them. Mm-hmm. That was our stepping stone into Mocha.
So you said you vetted him, and I think that's a huge piece, because when you have so many couples who automatically assume that single guys are bad, you were able to show couples that they can feel comfortable and they can have a good time with a group of single males who were vetted and who were experienced. going from with that motto, how did that take Splash takeovers to Splash Mocha?
Well, we just, me and Missy, like we played with couples for years. So the lifestyle evolves. And so her likes she still likes to play with couples. But it's hard to get 4 people to really mesh and gel, and everybody wants to play, or someone gets left out, or this, that, or the other. So she wanted to explore the avenue of playing with singles, whether it's single girls with me or single guys with her. And then she got more into that, and I'm like, well, it was hard to find guys that weren't destruct about the couples of how they treat them, how they treat the guys, and how they're treated in the lifestyle period, and not welcome at a party except to get their $100 for the night and stuff like that. So we're like, well, fuck, I can improve on this. I can make the guys to focus for the party. So and that's what I did. I mean, Mocha party is for the single guys and the couples that enjoy their company. It's not a party for single women. Single women are welcome to come, but they're equal. There's no unicorns at our party. There's no single ladies put on a pedestal and this, that, or the other. We've had some come in and say they want to be, or they're going to be, or they're going to take it over. Don't work fucking well for them.
And
we put our guys on the pedestal. If anything, we put our guys on the pedestal. But it's the quality guys. I mean, for every guy that makes the cut, the grade, whatever you want to call it, to come, probably what, 1 in 10 right now is the ratio, Tina? 1 in 7?
It's more like probably more out of every 10, 2 of them make the cut.
So 1 in every 5 make it. So it just nice even numbers. And it's not that it's not a good guy.
It's not a good
Some
fit.
of them are just not a good fit. I mean, different. I mean, it's like I don't fit in some aspect of this world, or in business, or in a restaurant, or what, this, that, or the other. All of us don't fit somewhere. And it could have been just something he talked about, or how he referred to something. Or I mean, you start your vetting process, and the first thing you ask me is how many pictures I'm gonna fuck. I mean, it's real damn easy. You're not fucking coming to the party.
Yeah.
Number one, we ain't got bitches at the party. We have women, and we don't have.
Yeah, it's a certain mentality of guy you're looking for.
And sometimes they don't even make it
gentlemen
past
at
me.
our party neither. I mean, it's all about respect and giving a damn for your fellow person around you, and the guys are really the focus of the party.
And being that it's an interracial, like you have all of the single black guys that come to the party, and I know that there's still a lot of couples. I think there are a lot of couples who were afraid to play with single black guys, not because of the single guys, the curse, but because they didn't have a group of people that were accepting to them playing with single black guys. And so we meet those couples every single Mocha. From your standpoint, because I know, Tina, you talk to them, when you have those couples who you can tell they want to come, but they don't know how to quite come out and say, is it going to be okay for me to play with single black guys? Like, how do you make them comfortable?
Well, first of all, I tell them that they're all vetted. All the guys at one time or another have been vetted. Now, they're not vetted before they attend every single party if they've already been vetted once and have attended before. They just get to make their reservation. But I tell them we have some of the best guys in the lifestyle who attend our events, and they've been vetted. And majority of the guys have been to more than one party. That right there just kind of makes them relax and not really, worry about them. I tell them all the guys are gentlemen, they're professionals, they dress nice, they smell nice. Some of them look like they just walked off a GQ magazine. And, then as the conversation goes on, it's not always about playing with single black guys. They're nervous about just attending in general. A lot of the couples are new to the lifestyle. or they've had very little experience and they've never attended an event of this one. So, you know, it's the whole package becomes a ball of nerves for them. So I take the time and explain that. I mean, we're all human. Hell, I overthink the party and I work for the party. You know, I'm somebody who overthinks her lunch most days. So, you know, I tell them, I'm like, look, don't overthink it. Come with an open mind. And if you don't want to play, you don't have to play. You don't have to play with a single soul except for each other if that's what you want. You can just come enjoy the atmosphere, chat, flirt, get that sexual chemistry going, get the sexuality, the sexiness flowing, go in and out of the playrooms, watch what's going on, and then go back to your rooms and screw like bunnies if you want. You know, it's what you are comfortable with, not what anybody else thinks you should be doing. And if they think you should be playing, then that's when you tell them no, or you come find a staff member. But it's not about what anybody else wants to do. It's all about what you want to do. So y'all have to communicate before you even arrive.
And she assures them that we have rules within the party. I mean,
Yes. I tell them.
There's not a lot of them. It's just hard and set rules, lifestyle rules.
And one of the things.
No, don't touch without asking. Just simple shit. But we enforce them. I mean, we walk around. You help me walk around, and I mean, we got to do this. Or even a couple is being too aggressive, we'll pull them aside and say, hey, that guy, like a couple, they're too aggressive or whatever, and we'll pull them down just to the side and say, hey, he has a choice. Yes, no, maybe he don't want to, maybe he just got done playing, maybe he's not ready, maybe he's not attracted to you, but he don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, but even
understand what no means.
Yeah.
I mean, don't pressure him, make him think like he's got to play with you.
Yeah, and I also tell him that Splash Mocha is classy, professional, and we run a tight ship. Not only do we expect the Splash Mocha staff to toe the line, but we expect our guests to do so too. And we have rules, and we expect the rules to be followed, and majority of our guests appreciate the rules because they know what they're getting. They're not getting a frat house party.
Oh, I agree.
Mrs. Mocha, what is different from Splash Mocha from all the parties? How do you compare Splash Mocha to all the many of hotel parties, house parties, conventions?
I can't even say that. This is my favorite party of the year.
No, I know. I'm saying,
I don't
how do
have
you
an answer for that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how does it differ from other things that we've been to, in your opinion?
I don't know how to say it without being mean. So
No, just be honest. Don't be. I mean, you're not naming any parties in particular. We've been to a million of them.
Like couples parties for us, like you said, Wayne, were really hard to find like a 4-way connection. Or there's a lot of couples that don't do interracial stuff. So it was harder for us to find a couple where either like I'll start fucking the guy and he's fucking the lady and the guy's dick goes limp as soon as Mr. Mocha starts going wild. So for us, like couples parties were more like a meet and greet. Like it was like, okay, we're going to get out and talk to people, but it was more socializing. And then once people would talk to us for 2 or 3 hours, they may decide to play with us. I mean, you never know. So it was very like hit or miss for us, especially. And I'm not saying like interracial couples have like so many struggles, because it was just the parties we were going to in particular. And I liked that people were super honest and just said we're not into like interracial stuff, and that was great for us. Then we don't waste 6 hours talking to you.
It's an easy answer.
Yeah, exactly.
I like to talk to you.
Exactly. So
just be honest.
Yeah. So for us, this was like the first event that we both can go to and play, like with no issues. Like we didn't notice until like I think Saturday, when we were here Saturday for our very first Mocha. I looked at him and I was like, holy shit, we can both play and like have a good time, so go just do whatever you want to do.
Well,
he was doing that at like the other hotel parties or events that we were going to. That was more for him. Like I don't just prefer black men. Like I'm fine with any race at all. But it was just it was him mostly playing at the couples parties, because either I'm too wild or somebody doesn't want to play with me. I don't know, because I was always running around naked doing crazy stuff. So
Or the 3 hours
Not
you
you.
waited for them to talk to you.
Exactly.
Someone's too drunk to make something work. And
yeah. Oh, or I would just get drunk at the parties, and I would be like, oh yeah, I got to go to bed now.
What?
It's too
No,
late.
not you. Not you.
Exactly. So these parties are just easy. We know we're going to come, have a good time, talk to people that we haven't talked to, because it's also a community here. You know, like a lot of times this is like your friends that you're going to see that you haven't seen
Right.
since last year, because you haven't been to an event or whatever.
And the difference is that when you come here and you see your friends that you've met from other Splash Mochas, they're genuinely happy to see you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like running into your high school friend from high school in the grocery store, and you both can't seem to wait to get away from each other so you can get on with your day.
Right.
It's all hugs, all happiness. Everybody just really is genuine in their excitement of seeing you again and getting that hug and catching up and reconnecting and
Yep.
and it's just and it really is more than just getting together and have sex.
Yeah.
It's
But
almost-
the option is
almost
there.
like a family
It is.
reunion.
It is. It's a big family
really is.
reunion. An incestual
It sounds so
family
crazy.
reunion. That'd be great.
Yeah.
It sounds fucked up. To say.
But it really is. I mean, just the energy, and I think for me that's the thing that is what separates it from everything else. Because this is, I think, because the party is so different, the vetting process is so different. From the time you come, the females are encouraged to be slutty, and it's not that cattiness that you get a lot of. I've never. The females encourage one another. The guys here hold each other to a different standard. As an owner, Wayne, one of the things that I like about Wayne as an owner, for people who don't know him, you'll see him and he seems quiet, but probably 40% to 50% of the guys who are here are like, he's really their friends. Like, when you see him, you can tell the guys who know Wayne because, he's working the event, so he's usually laser focused, but you can always see when his friends come up to him. I've been at parties where the owners of the parties, they're not part of the community. They walk around and they're just the
Backdrop.
Yeah, they're the financial backer. They're not like integrated, but with Wayne, like the guys here, we're friends. Like, we're actually a community. Like, these guys, Wayne and Tina and Missy and Tina's husband, they come to our home. So I think that's one of the things that I love about it. So when we come to these events, it's like, you're comfortable, it's your family, your friends, you're laughing, you're joking.
It's like coming home.
It is. It's almost like a reunion, and you will see it if you've never been in here. The guys, the ladies, the couples, and that's one thing I'd say. That's the thing I want to bring back to you. How is it that you have created the bond that you've created with the guys that I've seen you create as probably the only party host who I've seen have that level with the guys?
I didn't create it. It just happened. Number one, I mean, everybody's equal. You walk in the store, everybody's equal. There's no white, black, purple, orange, whatever. It's one of the few places on earth that I've seen that people walk in here, they really, really, really don't see color.
They don't see anything. They leave all their bullshit at the door.
And we haven't asked for that. We haven't pushed towards that. I mean, it's kind of fun just to sit back and watch it. Fuck, we're in Atlanta. Go 2 blocks from here, we can see all the racist shit we want to see.
Yeah.
But like I said, we're in Atlanta. Everyone walks in this door, they don't see it this weekend coming. I mean, it's just not here. And that, my friendship with the guys and this or the others, more built on respect. I don't ask nothing of them. They don't ask nothing of me. I mean, you get to be a friend. And I'm not wanting anything out of it. They're not wanting anything out of it. And it's just, not demanding it. It just works its way into it.
And I think that the guys see there's something special about Splash Mocha. And I think with that, they want to harbor that type of whatever the vibe is. I think they want to harbor that and protect it because, like we just said, it is like a family reunion and it's like coming home, except not any home we ever knew about. And they're comfortable. This is where everybody, couples included, get to be who they are without society pointing that judgmental finger at all of us. Yep. I've said this a million times to people on the phone. In today's society, it's okay to be different. It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be lesbian. It's okay to be a boy who wants to be a girl, and on and on and on. That's fine. It's accepted, and we're all supposed to accept it. But the moment you tell society or your neighbor or anybody that you're a swinger, suddenly the devil has started walking the earth. It's okay.
You're trying to fuck their husband.
Yeah, it's okay.
My wife likes to play with a black guy. I mean, Jesus Christ!
Oh yeah,
you just opened Pandora's box right there.
Go
fucking down Walmart and tell them motherfuckers that you want to see shit hit the fan.
I mean, it's okay to even skirt around behind your spouse's back. You're going to get patted on the back and say good job, and that's fine. But so as swingers, we're still in the closet, which we tend to like that a lot. So. All that stuff doesn't matter here because you just get to be you. And then as women in the lifestyle, what's great about Mocha is I know how I was raised, and I'm sure I'm speaking for a lot of women. We were taught to be ashamed of our bodies. We were taught not to enjoy sex. We were taught that sex was bad. You're only supposed to have sex to have children. Men are allowed to enjoy it, but we are not. And then if you do, you're considered a slut. You're considered a whore. You're going to get a bad name for yourself. So you've got that voice in your head. But at Mocha, you're allowed to be that. It's welcoming to be that slut or that whore, and it's all in fun and games. Mm-hmm. And you can leave that stigma and that preached to bullshit that you learned as a child. You can leave it at home. Mm-hmm. You can leave it outside these doors because nobody thinks that of you here.
Yeah. If anything, people encourage you to fuck as many people as you could possibly fuck in the weekend.
And hell, your girlfriend standing next to you is probably going to grab you by the hand and say, come here, I've got this guy I want you to meet, and she's going to be there holding your legs back like we talked in Houston. So it's the whole package, really.
She wants time out for 10 minutes, but she's going to help you get yours.
Right, exactly. Hold on, I got to catch my breath.
I'm sitting on the ice bag, but come on, you got to get something.
You got this. You're fine.
Yeah, we should install one of those little ticker tapes where you pull a number and you say, serving number 154.
And in this environment, everybody can laugh about something like that, and that's great. So the next thing, Wayne, as far as the setup, what do you say about, okay, if someone's coming to this event, just like if I were trying to explain to somebody what it's like to go to an amusement park, what do you get when people come to Splash? What can they expect from the event? Like if you go to Trapeze, you got dancing up front, how would you explain what they're gonna get at Splash Mocha?
Again, we built this and our couples party. When we had the couples party, we sold it since, but we built it to the quality that we would want to go somewhere. So if we were going to pay money to go somewhere, number one, we want quality. We just don't want. We don't go stay at the Red River. We don't. We rent out true 4-star, 5-star hotels, and it's just that value you're getting for the hotel for one. And then,
well, not to interrupt. Well, I guess I am interrupting. First of all, it is a full hotel buyout.
Yeah.
It's not. We don't say
so it's
a
not
buyout.
A floor party.
No, we don't say it's a buyout, and then you get there and realize it's a floor or two, and then the rest of the hotel is open to the public. Before we step on property, the hotel will be closed all 3 days of our event, closed to the public. All guests there are here for the event.
So we're not worried about any people who are in the building.
with the exception of our security staff and hotel staff. They are not on the menu. They are not part of the party. They're there to do a job. But the guests here are all here for the party. So in other words, they're not going to get on the elevator and find out mom and 2 kids is headed to the pool.
That's good, because anyone who's been to floor parties or most hotel parties has experienced that. So yes, that's a very good point. We've been at a party where like we walked out and it's like, hey, there are kids walking in, and it's like, oh, we got to make sure. So from the beginning,
It's 20. First of all, it's 21 and up too.
okay.
But yeah, no kids, no families. We are closed to the public from the moment we get the all clear from the hotel on the first day until noon on the last
if you
day.
come and your brother's here, that's on you guys. That's as long as you're both over 21.
Everybody's ID checked and everything. It's no shit. It's a secure, safe environment as we can possibly make it without a dumbass. Anywhere you go, there's a dumbass somewhere. But we handle that quietly, and everybody has fun continuing. But you asked about the quality and what we do. So, number one is a quality place. So we're not going to name which place it is. Buy a ticket, find out. If you don't like it, give you fucking money.
We're not it's not a Super 8, guys. Not even
No,
close.
it's not. It's not a remodeled Motel 6 where the remote's been bolted to the nightstand.
Right.
We're not like other lifestyle companies advertise where it's at. So we keep the street traffic off, and I'll use the term loosely, riffraff. If you buy to come to a party and you're coming to it, it's self-weeding.
Yeah.
So you're not going to. It's tyranny.
No one's just going to walk in off the street.
Nobody's walking in. So, and then we went through great expense of buying all the materials and things that we set up with. We'll go back to the convention area and we set it up like a club.
On-premise
Say like
club.
something like trapeze or something, but even a little better for the most part. So we bought mattresses and bases and
Pipe and
sheets
drape.
and pipe and drape to make individual private cubicles, or we make great big play beds, or this, that,
lighting.
the other, and
So do you have
Lighting.
Do you have themes to the? Are there themes, or is it just?
yeah, each party's themed, but like our dance area and all. We bring in $250,000 worth of DJ and light and dance floor and this, that, or the other to give you a real club experience. So LED lighted dance floor. We got our DJ system is huge. We get
So basically,
we ran, 80, 90 lights for New Year's. It's and all robotic lights. It's a show. It's not just
so the dance
two speakers on a stick. It's
the
not
dance
that.
floor is legitimately set up like a nightclub.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
it's
have
an
the sound
LED lighted
system, you
dance
have the
floor.
lights. It's not your standard hotel party.
It's not a speaker on a stick.
No.
And a guy plugging in an iPod.
It's not.
Facts.
Each room's got different color pipe and drape in it.
And different
gives you
lighting.
an ambiance, a feel, a sexual environment. It's more of an adult playground.
Okay.
So we can dungeon with all different kinds of things in it, and it's just you're at Mocha because we got all these posters and pop-ups and things are branded. Fuck, I got trash can cover that says fucking Splash Mocha on it. So but it's not looking at a stupid ass trash can.
Yeah.
So or a purple trash can or a orange trash can. It's classy.
Yeah.
We try our best to make it classy.
Everything looks good. It's kind of like if you go to the Ritz-Carlton, you're not going to see shabby things.
No. And you're at the Ritz
Yeah.
because everything says fucking Ritz. You're at Mocha because everything says fucking Mocha.
Splash
when you get
Mocha,
here.
yeah.
So
Yep.
And what do you do? Because I think that we've gone. We say it because it's habit, but I think that we've kind of stepped out of the realm of a hotel party to more of a convention. Because when you get to Mocha, there are things that are displayed so that it's a convention. There's knowledge base that you offer. Can we talk about what makes you what makes you a convention as opposed to a hotel party?
well, it's like you guys. Y'all come and do your thing. You do your podcast and all that stuff. So we bring in outside people that does different things that cater to the lifestyle, whether it's communication, whether it's vendors with toys or dress, clothing, or stuff like that there. I mean, I don't know, we got, 15, 20 vendors this time. And then different lifestyle websites that come in and represent themselves. And we just give them tools that they can use to navigate the lifestyle. Whether it's, like I said, whether it's clothing or communicational or like you guys represent, y'all tell everybody about us. You also interview other people while you're here so they can tell about themselves or what they're do or what they're into or what they're looking for. And it's a big communicational thing for the most part. And you get to see different people from all over the world too. And I mean, it's just not what we bring, it's what the guests bring. I mean, hell, we've got people come from Africa. We've had to write special
Australia
entry papers in for a couple that came from Africa just to get in through customs. And Australia and New Zealand, we got someone from Germany coming this time. And I mean, it's just not the United States no more. It's growing and growing and growing.
And I think what sets us apart, you know, that makes it more of a convention is all of our branding. We brand everything. So you know at Splash Mocha, we turn this hotel into we turn it into a fantasy, but it does have more of a convention feel than a party. A party, you know, when you use the term party, what do you think of? You think of kind of
drinking and dancing.
What's
Dancing, willy-nilly.
In the club area.
No control, but, you know, when I talk to people or I send out emails, I never call Splash Mocha a party. I call it the event. Mm-hmm. It's an event or it's a convention because we have moved well past a party. Mm-hmm. And when you walk in, you instantly can look around and see this is bigger than just a party. It's not just a party. And we've worked very long and hard to make it like this.
I guess my biggest thing is you'll get a call every 2 or 3 parties, at least two calls per party. They'll go, why is it so expensive? And her first thing out of her mouth is, have you ever bought out a corporate hotel on this basis? It's a 4-star hotel and buy every single room up front.
And the next thing is, it's not free to put these on.
But here's the thing. I would say this, you know, as people who host parties and do things, you know, I don't even entertain the why is it so expensive, because first of all, it's not expensive. Okay, let's get this straight. It's not expensive.
No.
If you go out to a lifestyle club, if you go to a trapeze or anything like that, you're going to pay a certain amount. I mean, I know our friends who live in the city, if they're going to go to trapeze, they're going to go to trapeze, they're going to get a hotel. There's a lot of things that are going to be involved. And then you are also shooting in the dark as to who you're hanging out with, the type of people you're getting everything in one place. You know, Splash Mocha is a vacation. People are traveling here. You know, you pay for your good time. None of us outside of the lifestyle, if you're going to go to the fucking aquarium, you're going to pay for a good time. All right, so the concept of anybody ever asking us why something costs what it costs, you're paying for an experience.
When we used to have to convince people to go to trapeze, I'm like, you go to trapeze, you get a hotel, you get free condoms, you have a buffet, so you don't have to go on a date and get a hotel and do this, and this. So, I mean, this is the same thing. It's all in one. Like, there's everything here. There's food on premises, there's liquor on premises. Like, you're getting everything.
And a lot more than you're going to get anywhere else.
And it's a 5-star, yeah.
You know, the only place you're going to go, and in my opinion, the only type of place you're going to go and have the level of access is if you're doing something, going to like a huge naughty New Orleans where it's people on the streets or Hito where it's but you're not going to come into an environment like this and have no worries about vanilla people coming in, have no worries about, you know, your security. People keep in mind, like, we literally, throughout the entire event, myself, Wayne, and a lot of other guys, and a lot of the ladies, Mrs. Mocha, Tina, we are literally walking through the building with our eyes on things. I
get
the
my
first,
steps
the
in
first
when I'm
floor.
here.
So do I.
Literally, once an hour, I will walk every single floor at the events. There's,
Then you make me massage your freaking Achilles because you're like, well,
Yes.
my Achilles are
It's
hurting
just
so
fishing to see
bad.
what rooms are open for play.
Exactly.
that too, at least
I've seen you come out of a room or two. That wasn't yours. I know your room number yours is.
Well, since I'm on the 8th floor.
He's laying around by that other head.
Right.
Yeah, I just saw him on the 6th floor.
Get
and-
my balls tickled over here while I'm floating around. But yeah, I definitely don't believe that. Don't believe that the price concept is something that I don't even entertain. But one thing I do want to ask, and this is going to be a Wayne question.
Oh, God.
Okay. Splash Mocha, this one is coming up is in Atlanta, but you guys have expanded. You have added multiple events, which we'll get to at some point. But with it being as big as it is, with the amount of Splash Mocha is everywhere on everything. Like you said, it's on the trash cans, it's on the signs, it's on the posts when you walk in. Most people want to take pictures, okay? But we know that we've created an environment where everyone can feel discreet. Are there places, designated places throughout the building or throughout the event where people can take pictures to say, hey, we went to Splash Mocha? Because you have all of these different websites, your lifestyle websites where people like to say, now that this is actually a major destination.
Yeah, we got places. I mean, we got 2 red carpet backdrops, and it has a red carpet in front of it, and then the backdrop is similar to like a red carpet.
It says Splash Mocha on it.
So Splash Mocha on it. So there's a backdrops to do photos. There's a
Photo booth.
Ruel brings his
He has a photo
photo
booth.
booth.
Okay.
So it's a little iPad. You go in there and you punch your email in. You do a couple pictures. It automatically emails the pictures to your email, and then it erases it instantly. So nothing's captured.
Okay.
And then we've got a 360 camera, which has got backdrops in it with different things on it, and it spins around. You do a little silly shit on it, and then you punch your email in, or the guy running it will punch your email in, or your text, and it texts the photos to you, and it instantly drops off. So nothing's ever captured or kept.
And so, like on those, so when they do that, are you okay with if they're taking those photos in designated areas? Are they able to post those? And because there are multiple places where there's like Splash Mocha signs, are people allowed to take a picture in front of any Splash Mocha sign?
Not so much. I mean, some of them are in areas that you're going to capture someone else. Like we've got Welcome to Mocha sign when you first walk in. Rather than you take pictures there, but if you do, ask the girls that's sitting there at the desk, say, hey, can I take a quick picture real quick? And they'll just stand there with you and go ahead and get your picture, but make sure no one else in the background. Everyone else got a job. Everyone else got a life.
And
You don't want to accidentally out someone else taking a picture and you post it somewhere else. I mean, you're taking them in designated areas and it's a photo or whatever. Yeah, put it on your profile, put it on whatever. And I mean, the only thing we really don't want you doing is videoing in your room and this, that, or the other, and putting on OnlyFans and all this bullshit. I mean, we're not a porn company. We're not a porn event. If you don't do porn at home. Just don't do it here. I mean, I'm not totally against doing porn. I mean, fuck you. It's making free money for doing something you like doing. Fuck it. Just don't do the content at Mocha.
Man,
We've had people in OnlyFans that aren't lifestyle several years ago attend, and it ruins the vibe for the people that are lifestyle. And there are a lot of people in lifestyle that do OnlyFans and do the porn, and that's fine, great, congratulations. But it's those people who aren't in the lifestyle that are, lack of better terms, infiltrating our area, your area, everybody's area, and they don't,
creators.
and they are, and they
come stalk and get a creator,
and they don't understand the rules of the lifestyle, and then it's ruining the vibe. We get, when OnlyFans first started popping up, we had a lot of complaints from We didn't know it was, we didn't ever even heard of it, but we had a lot of complaints from guests that they'd go to the room to play and they're expecting real playtime and it's production.
Yeah.
Oh, we did hear that in the beginning.
And that is and the reason, those are the two things, that was the second thing I was going to bring up. So just to really, because these are the questions that we've got or we've heard people say things about. So most importantly, Wayne's biggest concern is always other people's privacy, okay? When people have why are they tripping about us taking photos? Wayne's biggest concern is always, I get that you want to take a picture, but there's 10 people behind you who don't want to wind up in a picture.
Or they don't know they're in it.
Or they don't know.
I mean, they don't know, and that's the worst thing. I mean, when you come here, it's not public no more.
Yes.
I mean,
this is a private club.
I have bought this whole property for 3 days. So the property belongs to me for 3 days.
So from a legal standpoint, so people understand this, from a legal standpoint, Splash Mocha is a club. When you come in here, it is a club. So it's not so much because the hotel was bought out. It's because it's a club. So legally...
And you're signing membership papers.
Exactly. So legally, you're no longer outside. You are no longer on public property. And people come here because they know that they are no longer on public property, and you can't just snap their photos and have their government job be compromised. So when you see the level of seriousness that's taken because you see someone randomly taking a photo, and when you see somebody, 4 people walking a couple out or walking a guy out or asking, hey, may I please see your phone because you were just snapping photos? Don't take that personal here at Splash Mocha because we're protecting everyone's privacy.
And don't think that you can, nobody's going to tell. Our guests are self-policing.
Yeah.
They will find a staff member, pull us aside and say, so-and-so, I just saw them taking a photo. And then we contact our security detail. They show up, have a conversation with you. You will be asked to delete the photo from your phone as well as the cloud and anywhere else you saved it. We take it serious. You wouldn't want yourself to wind up on somebody else's photo without your knowledge.
Do you want your ass on your church's Facebook group? Yeah. No, you
in
don't.
In your room, it's okay.
Yes, in the privacy of your own room, it's okay as long as everybody in the room says yes.
Consenting.
And it's not for porn, OnlyFans, or anything of the like.
Your private bedroom use, private home use. And I mean, it's pretty easy to follow. I mean, fuck, we're all adults. And, I mean, we're not asking you to stab somebody.
Yeah.
We're asking you to adult. I mean, you act
just
like
follow the
99% of the time you're here, but just be an adult about the pictures and shit. I mean.
Yeah, and then the OnlyFans stuff, I mean, I remember the year where some random non-lifestyle girl came in and was like literally trying to pull 10, 12 guys at a time to walk into a room that had big lights and cameras, and it's like, okay, for the people who are actually lifestylers who are coming here to have a lifestyle experience, as a content creator, if you
Pause on that. Let me just say, okay, Mr. Mocha and I'm not a content creator anymore, but Mr. Mocha does it. So that it's not that
like
we haven't, there's an issue with content creators. It's that this party is a lifestyle party. It's not a content party. It's a lifestyle party. So if you're not even in lifestyle and you're coming to the party to do content creation, then just don't come. You're not welcome at the event.
and then on the other aspect of that, we have content creators that come to the party.
But it's a lifestyle event.
But they're lifestylers as well.
Right.
And they leave the content at home, and
Correct.
it's a vacation for them. They don't have to come fucking work. They can come fuck and have fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then we know content creators, lifestyle content creators, who they'll say, well, this is my only vacation, so we're going to come to Mocha and have a lifestyle fun, but we may be going somewhere else to do our content stuff.
Daddy, did you say a lifestyle fun?
some lifestyle fun. I'm sorry, my love.
That's okay. All
Yeah,
right. I'm here for you.
I'm hungry. I need
so
food.
done.
I'm getting lightheaded.
Okay. Well, but yeah, so content creation is just not welcome at the event.
Yes.
If you're a content creator and you want to come do lifestyle shit, you can come. Because you're like really reiterating. Like,
well, I
about
am
the
because we
content
always
stuff.
get people who are asking questions. We have lifestyle friends who are like, "Oh, why do they hate content creators?" No one hates content creators.
Yeah, you just can't.
We are
create it
content
here.
creators.
Yeah.
We just There's a lot of people here who aren't, and if you come here and you are either imposing that on guys, like every guy you see, hey, do you wanna do video from? No, this is a lifestyle event. Just don't bring it onto the premises.
There's a
Or
single
you bring
guy.
it,
Go
or you
ahead.
bring it in, and I
Right.
get the guy that gets me like, hey, I just left out of room 226. They're shooting content in there and directly in my face and this, that, or the other, and he's talking
Yeah.
about putting this on Pornhub here in a little while.
Yeah.
Can you go handle this? Because I didn't have the balls to say something like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
He had a hard
Sure,
dick
I'll
at
be
the
the
time, and he
asshole.
said, "Yeah,
I'm gonna do that for you."
Yeah.
yeah."
Yeah.
But it's fine. I mean, I don't mind being a hassle for them. Like I said, we're here to protect the guys, the couples, and anyone else that comes. But, I mean,
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize, why don't you allow this? Well, it's not about us not allowing you. It's about the big picture. We've got depending on the venue, anywhere between 800 and 1,200 folks who are coming, and they're depending on us to keep their security just that, secure. And it's about that. It's not about you as an individual. Mm-hmm. If you feel like you're a rule breaker all the time, stay home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now, how many events do we have per year now, and where are they located? What cities?
We have 6 per year. Six this year. This is our first year having 6. We're in Atlanta now. We'll be in June in Orlando, Florida. July, we will be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. August, we will be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. In November, we will be in Houston, Texas. And then at New Year's, we will be back in Orlando, Florida. Our New Year's party, all of our parties are Thursday, check-in Thursday, check-out Sunday morning. And they're all like that, with the exception of New Year's. New Year's is different. New Year's will always follow the New Year's Eve holiday. So our parties, one might be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Everybody goes home on Saturday. It might wind up I think this year or next year, it's going to wind up smack dab in the middle of the week. It's going to follow, because everybody most of the time has that time off. They usually have so they can travel, and it's easier to get time off. They don't have to take as many if they don't already have it off for 2 weeks for the holidays.
The New Year's date's the easiest thing to remember. It's the 29th, 30th, 31st, and check out on the 1st.
Yes.
So 29th through the 1st.
You just have to look at the calendar to see what days those fall on.
And you guys can also just go to splashmocha.com and it'll tell you all the dates and where they're going to be.
I used to know all the dates. I don't remember all the dates now.
So what is splashmocha.com? Is that just the website to tell you the dates, or is there anything else that you can get from splashmocha.com?
No, I mean, there's a little bit of information on there about theme nights each night if you pick one each party, and a little write-up about what Mocha is and different seminars and stuff that goes on, and
You can make your reservations.
make your reservations on it.
You can sign up for the payment plan. We have the membership. We have the Splash Mocha membership. It's a membership. It's kind of like any of the other lifestyle memberships, where you create your membership and your profile, and you upload your photos and you talk about yourself.
So you can meet people there.
So you can meet. And the thing is, with Splash Mocha, is it is focused on Splash Mocha minded people. So it's specific to the hot wife lifestyle and the interracial lifestyle. And it helps take the guesswork out of it. Going into a lifestyle website, like any of the popular ones we all are aware of, it's a melting pot of folks, where Splash Mocha is focused in on a particular group of people. And that does give our guests the opportunity to stay in touch with the people they meet at Splash Mocha. It helps them connect with people before they get here, and then it helps them stay in contact with the folks that they met here and maybe didn't get a contact number. Maybe they can go search our website and look at faces and be able to go, oh, okay, that's the couple, or that's the guy I met, and send them a private message to be able to connect outside of the party.
So for Splash Mocha website, I am definitely going to say, if you are a single black male or if you are an interracial couple with a black male, for starters, hot wife, stag vixen with a black male who plays in the lifestyle, that's going to be a great, great place to go, just because it's now that whoever's on the website, whatever couples or single females, they are definitely interested in
this
playing
dynamic.
They're interested in playing with black males, because that is always a challenge where on most websites, and even couples who are on other websites who want to keep that separate, no matter what, we still live in a society where it is not always socially acceptable within your social circle, within the lifestyle, for you to play interracially. It is what it is, and I don't knock people who do it secretly, because, we still have to be able to function within our circle. So if you're on these other websites, then you hop onto Splash Mocha's website. That gives you an opportunity to separation. And guess what? If you see your friends on that site, then now you guys have a secret you can keep together.
You have more in common.
Yeah,
you have more in common. Yeah. So
it's got a lot of information on it as well about all the different parties, as Wayne was saying. Our toll-free number is there.
Which is
888-278-2483. So it's a lot of information.
Yeah. And then if you do buy a membership, it actually gets you on the Discord chat too, which is an app that goes to your phone, so you can chat with people in real time. And the Discord is broken into different categories. You got a bulk mocha chat just for everybody that's in the chat group, and it's gaining traction. It's just something we started here.
And it's for folks with a premium membership on the website.
And then it's broken down too per party. So you got a Atlanta chat room, you'll have a Orlando chat room, you have a Fort Lauderdale chat room, Houston, New Year's, all the way through the year. So you can chat with those that are actually going to the party in real time. And then you post pictures on there, little videos, little stupid snidwits. I mean, we watch it. We don't police it. I mean, just don't post kid shit. Anything illegal. After that, post what you want. I mean,
and our guests are very good at being self-policing.
Post your pictures. I mean, post your naked pictures, post your videos, post your fun. Mm-hmm. That's what it's for. I mean, you're fishing. You're trying to entice someone's interest that you want to fucking play with.
But the reason...
That's a safe environment to do it in.
And the reason why Wayne and Missy chose the Discord platform is its security. Its level of security. We can keep our guests secure with it.
Yeah. And how we can... If something goes wrong on it, or someone doesn't like something that's on it, and they're complaining that, hey, someone else put my picture or whatever on it, we instant access. I mean, there's no problem for us to go in there and take a picture off, and that they don't want that on there. We can make it that you don't want to be seen on there if you contact us, and we got more control over it.
So the admin is more active.
It is,
and it moves faster than a lot of the other sites. Yeah.
So I mean, some of the other platforms, you take a picture down, and it takes 2 or 3 hours to go away. I mean, we take a picture down. I mean, I can go on there right this second to delete a picture, and it's gone right this second. So I mean, it's just even I can do it. So I'm not allowed to push buttons.
Who lets you push buttons? Exactly. That's like me pushing buttons.
So it's growing. I mean, we're trying to give everybody wanted to chat with the WhatsApp and Telegram and all this shit right there. I mean, all that can be hacked. I mean, easily. I mean, we know people who's been hacked in there before, and not saying that this can't be hacked, but the only thing you gotta give them is an email address. We get shitty email every day, or you give them a phone number. We get calls every damn day. Mm-hmm. You don't have to put in any of your prevalent information. No credit card, no any of the other bullshit to even be on the Discord chat. So, I mean, if you don't want to junk mail, I can suggest you close all your emails. You get it every day. You don't want to call, throw your fucking phone in the creek, because you get it every day.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're getting better every day. They're getting better about
I
that.
received two calls from Nigeria at 6 a.m. the other day on my WhatsApp.
No.
Yeah.
I keep getting these fucking texts. It's UPS.
Oh, yeah.
It's
No,
not
yeah.
from Billy Bob Thornton, some bullshit.
Right,
I don't know where
right.
the fuck it's coming from. I mean, like, yeah, bring it on out to the fucking house. You know where my address is.
Yeah.
We
Or,
get-
hey, Linda, I missed you at the party last
Oh
night.
yeah, those are the best ones.
Y'all know where I live.
Yeah.
Number one is the GPS get you there.
Yeah, I was about to say,
They're gonna be
yo,
doing
get you
fucking
where
something.
there.
Yeah.
And number two is the bear don't fucking eat you. I mean,
Right.
you'll be safely going back home.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
So before we wrap up, this interview was one that we'd done before, but
I fucked it up.
you know, Wayne was pretending to be
Name
drunk on the
dropping
last one.
the whole time.
Not one time.
That's all right. Well, we did
Yeah.
pretty good this time. It'll give me less stuff to edit, and we don't have to say who messed up because I'm gonna edit out the mess up, so you guys can guess who messed up this time. Which usually it's Mrs. Mocha. So
Me?
Yeah,
Messing up?
oh.
Man, you're full of shit. I
I've
haven't messed
edited-
up
I've
since in like
edited
half
more.
a year.
Because you've been sick for a couple years.
No. But before that, even when we were doing Dirty Girls Corner, we didn't have to edit any. Yours were more edited because you would forget to give people like the update before they start. Say,
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
this is not,
Sure.
because I recall, and I'm going to call him out, Mike from Keys and Anklets is the first one to say Mr. Mocha's real name like 30 times
Yeah, like back to back to back.
in the podcast
Then I
every
must have been
time.
the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And then Dimitri
Yeah.
is even worse. I'm like, what the fuck? You guys talk to each other every day. Why are
That's
you
the
saying
problem,
their real
because we're
names?
always talking.
You need to let your real fire grow out more often. You do it less.
Yeah,
There you
true.
go. There you go. So, I mean, I think this is a good, it was a great podcast, very informative.
Yep, don't forget splashmocha.com. If you guys do sign up for a membership, it's splashmocha.com. It's like a little slash O faces is our promo code.
Spell it because they're going to spell it wrong.
OFACEZ.
Yeah.
Literally, if they listen to our podcast, they don't know how to spell it.
No,
Okay, you're right. I said it out loud.
there's a Z at the end. Don't forget the Z.
I said that. Did I not say that?
I was emphasizing, honey.
Mr. Mocha's dominating the episode today, so I'm sorry you guys didn't get to hear me as much as you normally do.
I'm gonna
He had a
dominate you
lot to
later.
say today. Thank you guys for being
Got put up
on.
energy.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, exactly. Anything to say before we wrap it up?
Nope, just thanks for having us on.
Yeah.
Giving
Round
us
two,
this
we got
time.
this time. Yay.
I'm excited that we did it right.
All right.
Girl, that thing is busted. I'm talking finger licking good and you was made for me.